and watch and zoom properly. Siwezi ruka hivyo. Naweza tamani niruke hivyo nimrukie Bolo hata sahi. Unanielewa? That's not me. Timmy is my brother. Okay? Yeah. Timmy alidate Kush for the longest time. Tangu 2013. Unanielewa 2013, 2014, 2015. So I cannot jump like that on my brother. I am not that kind of a person. So ata Timmy mwenyewe, you call Timmy for this interview and ask Timmy. Timmy atakwambia ni uongo. Okay. Unanielewa? Timmy used to date Kush. Kush was my best friend and I can't do that to my best friend. I can't.
So you know the lady?
I don't know the lady. I would really like to know her. Ali dance, Ali ruka. That is so flexible. But that's not me. It's not me, honey. I would like to watu waseme yo past yenye wanasema, but let them also say the truth. Things that are not true, it's not me. That's not me. Kuna time walinitrendisha nilikuwa na pregnant 7 months. Unakumbuka? That time Sonko alihepa sijui voi. And I was pregnant, I was at home, I was vomiting too much. And then kuna mwanamke walihepa na yeye wakashikiwa voi. Sijui president wa UN. Yes, Faith. But it was me on Tuko saying you are a favorite model when you think ati sijui nini. Wakasema ni mimi. Wasn't me. So I'm used to people mistaken identity. So it's not something that is even making me ati ni kitu nimezoea. I was pregnant in 2018. I lost twice. I lost pregnancy twice. I was in dire depression. Okay? Now I got pregnant that month, that same year, by the end of it, for my son, Taji. Okay? So I want to know, when was I pregnant and when was I jumping on Timmy? Number 2, where did my nyash go? Because if you look at my photos, nimeona watu wengine wanatrendisha videos zingine na wanaume ati this woman slept with this one. They took those photos from my page. Why are they not screenshotting and the caption below the photo? Wanachukua tu photo niko na Otile Brown. That day for Otile Brown was birthday ya Kush and I took a photo with a fellow brother. What is the problem? Okay, another photo iko hapo ni a client wa Aristoff. I was hosting karaoke. I had sponsors all over. If you're hosting karaoke, you have to associate with your fans. Kumaanisha, you have to take photos, post them on your page, show them that you appreciate them. So, why are they taking photos alone? Trudy, I want to give you an assignment. Those photos are in my page. Go and screenshot pamoja na caption. Put them on your page and then let's talk about it. Unanielewa? Because it's okay to bring evidence. Bring evidence if you have it. But don't speak lies. Don't speak lies. I don't like that. Unanielewa? Ni vile sahi people are trying to trend with my wedding. Wana try kugaina jina na wedding yangu. It's okay. Kila mtu lazima akule. Kila mtu lazima apate mkate. But speak the truth. That's all I can say.
Kabisa. Tajiri, na lipi la kusema kuhusiana na what has happened to your wife after the wedding? She was happy nini then mambo inatokea pale.
My wife.
Kwanza wala toa yeye anapenda nyash. Huyu ana nyash.
Walita bibi yangu milaya.
Acha hivyo babe. You should tell them there's something I didn't say. Okay? When I was hosting karaoke, I was dating Bolo. Okay? Bolo used to come for my shows. Bolo used to pick me from my shows. Bolo used to drop me on my shows. So every time Nikimaza show, Bolo used to pick me up, take me home. Okay? That is number 1. Number 2, he didn't coerce me to leave karaoke. He didn't tell me, now that I'm marrying you, you need to leave karaoke. He didn't. I am a graduate, but I did not get a job. I had to do something. What would they have me do? Still on the streets? Sleep around? No, I had to do something because I had a talent. I was a singer. And when I looked at it, I called my dad and I told my dad, nimekosa kazi daddy. What do I do? Can I sing? And he said, Mueni, whatever puts food on your table, so long as ukose mtu, do it. For the young girls out there, what are we showing them? That watu wenye wanafanya karaoke, they're not good people. People who work in clubs are also people's mothers, people's sisters, people's children. So what are you trying to say? My husband used to pick me. I left karaoke on my own accord, at my own will. That's when I got into the corporate world. So it was not something that Bolo asked me to do. Bolo was okay. He was the most supportive man. I can tell you for a fact. Alikuwa anakuja show yangu, analeta mabeshte wake. What are mabeshte wake bado walikuwa wanamuona against me. Mwambie. They were telling him, don't marry this woman, she's a club woman. And he was like, you don't know a bebo. You don't know my wife. Unanielewa? Everybody was against me. Walisema hata staza. Sitafanya nini? A lot of things have been spoken about me. My village, where I grew up, Mititoande, walikuwa wanasema huyo ni msanii, hawezi olewa. Unanielewa? Not all of them, people who loved me from my village, but wengi walikuwa wanaongea vibaya. So it's not okay. There's a lot of stereotyping in the community which is not good. Na inafanya girl child and I feel there are DJs in clubs. Why are we not stereotyping DJs? There are waiters and barmans in clubs. Why are we not stereotyping them? Is it because it's Mueni who was hosting them? And why now? When after my wedding?
Sure.
Why was it not before my wedding? You understand? So for me, I would say I love my husband, and I would choose him again. And I'm officially Mrs. Bolo.
Officially. Bolo, say something.
Me, I'm not so much into social media with the reading of comments and all that. But now you see when people send screenshot to your WhatsApp, now that one you can't avoid.
Yes.
So I'm a Luo man. The bigger the better. I love my,
Yeah.
So part of, the reason why I love my wife, I went for my wife is because she is hippie. And I love her that way.
Okay.
So when I'm sent for a video of a very small girl like you,
Yes.
mimi type yangu mnaijua bana. Bibi yangu hata kirukia Timmy na tiba hivyo atavunjika mgongo. Unaona bibi yangu ana matako kubwa vibaya sana. Okay? I am a tailor. I measure this every day.
Every day.
Akirukia Timmy hivyo mgongo inavunjika. So hata ukienda gym aje ukirukiwa hivyo na bibi yangu my friend, hiyo stage yote ile kitu inakuja hivi alafu maji inaponya. So she can't be my wife. My wife is way too curvy. My wife is curvy. She's hippie, and she's the perfect definition of the woman I have in mind. Unaona? So that's not my wife.
Okay.
Yeah. What else did you ask?
Nishakubali na she's pretty. Angalia na mwangalia ile video. She's pretty. Tukimaliza, watu wanasema uko Illuminati because of the wedding and everything. What do you have to say about it? Illuminati uko wash uko hizo vitu zote ni zako. Uko?
Si tukubali hata moja ndio hii.
Acha tu niwajibu. The Illuminati that they're talking about na your wash. What is preventing them to join? Unanielewa? One thing to speak about something and is another thing to join about something. When we were suffering, where were they? Unanielewa? Because you should be pronouncing people's problem. Tukishu moja when I dated Bolo tulikuwa tunalala kwa mattress chini. Yeah, on the floor. Hatukuwa na TV. I can tell you for a fact. Ask those who knew me back then. Tulikuwa na gasile kadogo kameko. So when we were suffering in umoja, sile tulikuwa tunaamka, tumefungiwa nyumba, stima imepotea, tuna pesa kuweka token. Kuna siku I remember I was pregnant, hata tulikuwa na 20 shillings ya kukula. You remember that time, babe? 20 shillings. We called my mom-in-law, Bolo mwenye anamchecking care. And he told me, let's take a